It's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. Today's podcast, we're going to discuss how to know if you are truly a select man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, hey, let's go on and get into this topic. I'm already think I'm at the end of the video. On my break, finna go on ahead and talk to y'all about this, cuz. And the first thing I want to address about this is called being a select man, right? So if I'm going to say being a select man, what is at the end of that? Being a man. This is a whole thing that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of guys try to skip over this. A lot of guys try to bypass this. But this is a real big problem out here because a lot of guys aren't real men. They really aren't real men. What classifies you as a real man is that you standing on your principles, is that you will stand up for yourself in the face of controversy, is that you will take care of your responsibilities, and most likely, most of all, knowing who you truly are and knowing who you truly are not. That makes you a man. All this other stuff is just superficial. Trying to say, oh, you have money, oh, that makes him a real man, this makes them that. No, I know a lot of people with money that's not a real man. That don't stand on their principles, standing on all your 10. Like I said in my last video, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem checking a dude if they come to me with a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. When you're a man, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to defend yourself. You're supposed to defend your honor. You're supposed to not take any disrespect. No disrespect is tolerated as a man. Let's start there. That's the psychology. Being a man is up here. It's not in here. Being a man is up in your mind. Your psychology, you need to be a man. That's what makes a man. Standing on your principles. Even if it's something you believe in and you standing on that, that makes you a man. It don't matter. A man having a whole bunch of money don't make you. I'll take a homeless man that stands on his principles, that don't take no bullshit over a guy that have a whole bunch of money, that kiss ass all day, and he don't stand on his principles, breaking his promises to himself all the time. I'll look at the homeless man as more of a man. If I see a man smack a rich guy in the face and he don't do nothing about it, I see the homeless man, he gets smacked and he do something about it, I'll look at him more as a man. Which one would you look at as a bitch? See what I'm saying? This is called being a select man, not a select bitch, not a select woman, not a select female, feminist, whatever. Like a lot of feminine traits be in this space. So first off, being a man, standing on your own 10, it's nothing wrong with standing on your own 10. You ain't got to be street dude to stand on your own 10. I done seen geeks and nerds and all this other stuff stand on their own 10 more than I done seen some of these hood dudes stand on their own 10. So that's just not to say not that no hood dudes don't stand on their 10. I'm just saying, just making an example. You don't have to be in that walk of life. You don't have to be in that walk of life. And a big part of being a man is admitting who you are, and more importantly, who you are not. If you know you're not a street dude, you know you're not this type of guy, and you're honest with yourself and you're real about that, that makes you a man. That makes you a man in that department. Definitely does. You stand on your principles. Hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. These are my responsibilities. This is what I take care of. This is what I stand for. This is what I believe in. My faith is unshakable. That is what makes you a man. And you're honest with yourself. And you go about this world standing on your own 10, saying, okay, I'm not tolerating any disrespect. Any man, it doesn't matter. Like I said in my last video, if you have somebody going around, you see people staring at you all the time, mugging you. How would you feel? Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in the shoes of people that go through that. How would you feel if somebody's always staring and mugging at you? Wouldn't you want to know, like, what the fuck is this nigga looking at? What is he looking at? You see what I'm saying? Like, why you keep staring at me? Wouldn't you feel some type of way? This honestly, put yourself in that position. Be like, damn, this dude always staring at me. These dudes always staring at me. Whether they had bad intentions or not, but he always staring at me. Why the fuck is you keep looking at me? And I wouldn't if that dude came up trying to start some shit with you. Wouldn't you stand on your own 10? Wouldn't you stand on your own 10? That's what a man would do. So I have no problem saying that, hey, I will handle my business if a motherfucker try to step to me on some disrespectful shit, because being a man means that you will stand on your own 10 and not tolerate any disrespect. I don't give a fuck who it is. That's how every man should see it. No matter what walk of life you in, no matter what background you came from the hood, the suburbs, from straight poverty, from the slums, it don't fucking matter. I don't give a fuck if you came from Planet Namek, nigga. If you stand on your own 10, that makes you a fucking man. I don't give a fuck who you are. You stand up to anybody that try to disrespect you. It doesn't matter. It's not saying you going out to look for somebody. You're not going to look for trouble. You're not going to look for trouble. And at the same time, I don't live by the street code. And that's another part of me knowing who I am. I'm not a street nigga. I am a model citizen. So I will call the motherfucking police. I will put the feds on you if everything gets severe. But I will handle my own 10. I will stand on my own 10. I will fight if need be. I will handle my situation if it faces me. But at the end of the day, I'm still a model citizen. I don't have to deal with all that stuff. I can call the cops. I am a citizen. I don't have to live by no street code. I don't go by all that. So definitely, anything that gets severe, the cops will be involved. The feds will be involved. We'll put them right on your ass and have no problem. But the thing about it is like this, guys. If you being a man, you know you got disrespected that day. How do you go to sleep at night knowing you've been disrespected? Let's just start right there. I know I'm getting a little far up into this, but this is a big thing right here because a lot of guys try. We're gonna get to the other stuff later, but this right here, this is the biggest part of this. This part of the masculinity, being a freaking man. Being a man, standing on your own 10, standing on what you believe in, standing on your principles. That's what makes you a man. Keeping your promises to yourself. That shows respect to yourself. If you can't even keep your own promises to yourself, if you can't even have respect for yourself, how the fuck you won't have somebody else to have respect for you? You don't even respect yourself. And this is another part of me when I came from the non-select man side of things. When I was on the non-select thing, I know how it feels to look at everything else except for what it is in me that makes me non-select. I was always mad at the guys that were considered select. I was always mad at the guys that were getting the women. So I know how it feel to be on that end. I know how it feel to if I came on here as on my non-select self and looking at this guy like, what the fuck is he talking about? Man, fuck that nigga. You see what I'm saying? I see him, I'll smack him. That's the type of dude that I was. That's the type of dude I was. I used to literally like plot bodily harm to dudes that was like that because I was just so jealous within myself. I just felt like I wanted to take it out on something else instead of looking at the man in the mirror. And I had to break out of that. It was hard to break out of that. It's hard to see it like that when you in a non-select category, when you in that mind frame and when you in that mindset, because at the same time you can be physically select but psychologically non-select. So even when I made my transformation, I still had to shift my mindset because I was still thinking in regards of, oh, this guy, he might, I was still thinking in that non-select mind frame. I wasn't even giving myself credit for what I've achieved. I'm still thinking that, oh man, fuck that dude, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like he taking away something from me. And I know, that's why I say, that's how I know how it feels to be on that end. I know how it feels to be embarrassed by women. I know how it feels to be rejected and called ugly and all that other stuff. I know how it feels to be tossed by the wayside and have other dudes come and take the spot that you wish you had. I know how I feel to stand behind and watch these other dudes get the girls that you've been trying your hardest to get. I know how I feel to be on that end. So that's why I can't really knock guys for being mad and seeing a guy, you know what I'm saying, that they probably feel like we can consider select. And I know how I feel to be on that envious side. So that's why I really can't knock it. I really can't knock it. To keep it a buck, I really can't knock it. Because I know how I feel to want to go fight a dude. That's the same thing when you see in the hood a lot of times in these projects. You see a lot of these girls that you would consider unattractive, probably got bad bodies or whatever. Probably the big girl or probably don't look as attractive. Nothing that guys would want to be seen in public with. Always fighting up on the pretty girls. Always want to slang them around. Always want to beef with them. A lot of the stuff they'll try to disguise it as disrespect, but to keep it a buck, it's really because of jealousy. It's really because of envy. Because she look like this. She's a pretty girl with this pretty hair. She got this nice shape. She got this dude. She getting these dudes that she wish that she can get, that she only can be in the shadows with or whatever. And she just feel like this girl got one up or because of how she look. And that happens with the manosphere as well. But that is a feminine trait. And that needs to be purged. And that's the way I was thinking. So I know how it feel. I know how it feel to want to go at a dude because of how he looking and how I feel like he could do better than me, and I feel like he's better than me. But you got to get out of that. You got to get out of that. You got to get out of that. Even if you get to the point where you glow up and become select, you got to change psychologically and become a man. You got to become a man. You got to make that transition, because if you don't make that transition, bro, this is why you're going to continue to have problems with women, because you go out with women, you say you want these bad women, you're going to have to check dudes from time to time. If you're not a man and you don't want to be in confrontation, you're going to have to check a dude from time to time. Hey, she got to feel safe around you. If you don't even feel safe around yourself, how the fuck you going to make a woman feel safe? If you don't respect yourself, how you expect a woman to respect you? And having a woman to respect you means that you are a man. She has to see you as a man. Now fuck all this little boy shit and all this other shit. You could stay with your mom and still be a man. You could be homeless and still be a man. A man starts up here. It's your psychology. Because no one's current situation is they found a destination. Understand that. Understand that. So I just wanted to go in and get past that part first, because that is a very, very important part of knowing that you are a select man, being a man first, period. That'll let everything else line up. That'll help to line things up too. So let's get into the other thing. The sex appeal, raw sex appeal. This is what makes a man truly select, having the raw sex appeal. Meaning that a woman can look at you and tell that, okay, dang, I want to do something to him. You know what I'm saying? But something about him just look like he got that freak in him. He look like he'll take you up and through there. Look like he'll handle business if we were to get to the bedroom. That right there, they have to be able to get some type of indication into that. You ever know how you look at a woman, right? And you be like, damn, she thick as hell. But sometimes it's a girl that could look like she nerdy or whatever, and you probably look like, damn, she don't even look like she do nothing. She don't look like she do nothing in the bedroom. She look like she don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? One of those girls that look like she just a model citizen, like she just goody two shoes, that look like she don't get down like that. But if you look at these girls that like probably like wear these tight ass stuff that showcase their body, you see their body looking a certain way, you be like, damn. And the way she be looking, and you see a certain type of walk she might have, man, you looking like, damn, I know that pussy good. You ever look at a chick, you be like, damn, I know that pussy good as a motherfucker. I know she can fuck. I know she a freak. You ever seen the ones, you be like, I just know it. I know it. And when you finally get it, you be like, I knew it. I knew it. But the thing is, bro, that happens, bro. Like, that's how they'll view you. They need to see that out of you. They're going to be like, you can look like a nerd or something like that, and they can still see a little something in you or whatever. But at the same time, the foundation of sex appeal is getting your body right. Building shout out to Ron Wills at the Body Game. Building your body, getting some muscle on your body. That is a masculine feature. That automatically can subliminally put a woman into submission when you have muscles. When you look like you're physically imposing, when you look like you can shake this earth, move around and do things. When you look like you're able-bodied, you can move. You can go out there and get that money. You can go out there and lift something up if need be, fix something around the house. You know, it's another thing too. This can play into a little bit of seduction. A lot of women like to see men doing manly things, probably fixing something around the house, probably changing a tire or something like that. You know how many women like to watch a man working? Why you think that you see these rich women, like I say, we hear this example all the time. Rich women, they'll see the yard boy working out there. They like to watch a man working hard. But most likely, they like to see a man that looks good working hard. Yeah, that's the thing. You could be working hard, or then you a sloppy behind dude. That ain't sexy to them. They want you to look good. And not saying, like I say all the time, you don't have to be a chiseled dude. I'm not a chiseled dude. I'm in the roughneck build. But a woman like to see a man working. They like to see a man doing something. They like the a man do manly things. If you look at the social media and look at this post that say non-sexual things that turn a woman on about a man. And they'll say certain things like non-sexual acts that turn you on, that a man will do or something like it's something along them lines. But a lot of women really, really like to see a man working. They like to see a man in uniform. Like to see the fact that it represents masculinity, that you can bring in these resources, that you can move on this earth. That is sexy to them. So that plays into the sex appeal as well. Like, damn, okay, you're responsible. You willing to go out and get your resources. You're willing to go out and do this, but exhibiting sex appeal comes from the foundation of the body. Your mannerisms, walk around like you the shit. Even if you don't feel like, that's one thing I had to get used to, walking around like I'm the shit. You have to walk around like you the shit. Feel like that. You got to feel like that in your head though. It's gonna reflect in your walk. Walk around like, yeah, I know I can do this shit, man. Whatever need be like that. See, you guys, I always want to like encourage you guys. You know, I always say a lot of shit. I know I talk a lot of shit and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, bro, I really want to see all y'all make it, bro. And I just really want to help y'all with this, because a lot of guys get this shit fucked up. They really don't understand it. They don't understand this type of thing. The sex appeal, raw sex appeal. Having that, a woman needs to see that you got that freak in you some type of way. Exhibit that. Wear something that hug its physique, something. Walk a certain way. Look at it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Give it that dip head. You know, look at it like that. You know, something like that. Look your lips at her or whatever. You know, it's little shit like that. Little mannerisms like that. The way you talk, the tone of your voice. But like, hey, how you doing? Are you like this? Or hey, how you doing? How you feeling today? You feeling all right? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's little stuff like that. Little small tonality changes can go a long way. A very, very long way. Another thing that makes a man selective, mostly other than like just okay the raw sex appeal as well, but actually having like people that actually want to congregate around you, people that see you and want to be around you. That's a very true thing. People that want to be around you and stuff like that, they definitely see that, okay, dang, if I be around him, maybe some of this will rub off on me. That is a big thing. It's called mob mentality. I have a lot of dudes that'll come around and be like, they'll see me in the club, they want to huddle around because they feel like some of the girls gonna come. I've had that happen before on multiple occasions. So that will happen. People will gravitate towards you, but they feel like you can get women, and groups of women will gravitate towards you as well because they find you sexy or whatever. So sometimes you don't even have to be doing nothing sexual and just be walking around and a woman can just look at your physique and just look at how you moving about on this earth and it looks sexy to them. That's why we say the body is the foundation of sex appeal, because they'll be like, dang, you still have some swagger to your walk, but you can still be looking like a nerd and they might still want to experiment you because you might have a cold body. Your body might look built strong, you look like you could throw them around. But just understand that, bro. That's what makes a man truly select. So all the stuff like this, if a guy's teaching you about being select and being attractive and stuff like that, and they ain't mentioning none of this stuff right here, bro, I really call cap on credibility for sure. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I call cap on credibility. But anyway, it's your boy Noto. Come to another video. Come to another podcast, man. If you're new here or you already been here, go to click that like button, go to comment, go to subscribe, click that notification bell so you be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves, they willing to work at it. I'm out.